My dad actually did multiple degrees, and that's where I think all of this came from. So he's a engineer, did masters at IIT Bombay. Then he did his LLB, then he did his MBA, and then he did his PhD. So he had like some 5-6 degrees, and back of the mind it was always there कि oh shit, only one degree इससे क्या होगा? So that was the other that was the other trigger कि oh really I want to do some like more, not only bachelor's is not okay.
Abhishek, without wasting a lot of time, why don't you tell us about how your uh, early years were, childhood? How did you make it to IIT Bombay? Was it always part of the plan?
So I'm originally from a very small town in Maharashtra, Amravati. I'm not sure many people will know, but it's near Nagpur. So born and brought up there. So did my complete schooling there, and I think what happened was so my father had done his masters from IIT Bombay. So he knew कि engineering करना है. And I had no clue of what I was doing in life till my 10th standard. At least he was clear in his mind कि engineering कराना है. So from 7th standard onwards, I started going to this extra classes where there were these professors who used to take 11th and 12th ka tuitions, which used to happen. So there were like four of like my friends, like me along with 3 more people, started going to these classes where these professors used to just teach us maths, physics, chemistry, and biology. Like the objective was कि just और कुछ तो side में सीख लो 11th 12th का, so that you can decide maybe in couple of years कि करना क्या है. IIT specifically actually came when so this one of the professors that I was kind of going to for this extra classes, his name was Padhe sir. He basically painted a very rosy picture of what IIT is. Like अगर IIT जाओगे तो like that's the place in India. If you go there, you will have best of facilities, the smartest
वो तो
people.
अभी भी people paint a picture like that, right? I mean, if you look at, there are web series made just on that, right?
Yeah, now it's quite common. At that point in time, I didn't know what like IIT was. Like, ठीक है, कोई like one more college. The colleges I knew were like COEP in Pune because that's where my elder brothers and all had gone to. But IIT, ठीक है, one more college. Wasn't that aspirational. But he painted like he really put in that dream. कि if you go there, like life is sorted. Like एक बार चले जाओ, you are set for life. So that's what kind of triggered it. कि oh, I really want to go there.
And you ended up preparing in Amravati for the IIT, or did you actually move?
No. So after my 10th standard, I went to Kota. I think a lot of people go there, and I think what you
Anybody here who went to Kota?
So I was at Bansal classes. At that point in time, it was only one, and then it got kind of fragmented. So went there for 11th and 12th. Studied there for 2 years, and only studied, did nothing else. I think that is the hardest I've ever worked in life. I used to study like 12 hours a day and only study, nothing else. So yeah, that helped and kind of made it.
So what was the All India rank that you ended up with finally?
So I got 47th rank in IIT.
Wow. So tell us about life at IIT. I think you said that was the hardest that you worked. So I'm assuming that you did not work as hard after that.
No, I think not at all. So what had happened was those 2 years were really tough, like just studying. So once I made it, it was kind of a relief कि बस अब तो हो गया. I made it to IIT. So first year, I think I did nothing, like no studying at all. Like it was such a fascinating place. Like just entering into IIT, you have all the facilities that you can imagine. First time like अभी तो बहुत common है. There was no Netflix and like those kind of things then. तो हमारे यहाँ intranet होता था. This was like a sharing of all files over local network. So we had all TV series, all movies, and you can quickly like easily download it and kind of do anything, watch anything. So that's what first year was. Like it was just chill. नहीं ज़्यादा पढ़ाई नहीं करनी है. And the second thing that happened was like, before IIT, I think most of the people think whoever makes it to IIT, they have done well academically, at least for 8, 9, 10 standard and all. So you have this thing ki, oh, I'm very smart now. Like I know what to do. I have good grades in 10th hai, 12th hai. But when you really go in IIT, you realize that everyone there is like either as smart or smarter than you. All of them have scored well. So that was a shock just seeing everyone there. So that's what happened. But made good friends like second, third, fourth year. So I was in computer science. Loved coding. Generally was very fun just to kind of do that. So yeah, from second, third, fourth year, try to do multiple different things. We had cultural fest, Mode Indigo. I think some of you might know this tech fest. So tried to participate in all of those. It was just very different side of things. So just experimented, tried yeah, different things.
Got it. So then, did you crack a coveted job from campus, or what was the story like from a career standpoint?
So I did bunch of internships in IIT. In second year, I went to Germany. So did a research internship with one of the colleges there. And then third year again, I did an internship in Bangalore itself at Intuit. So I pretty soon realized that doing only computer science and coding is not for me. The 20% part where you have to think and create new things is exciting, but the 80% part where you are just debugging code and kind of solving issues, that was very boring. So didn't really find it, oh wow, mujhe ye karna hai. So got clarity by third year that I want to do something more on the business or finance side, but only coding is, I don't think I could have done it for 10 years. So decided ki I wanted to pursue something else. Applied in fourth year, basically applied to these companies at campus. Got shortlisted in a couple of them, but didn't make it. So I was 80 karni, I got a shortlist. Gave the interview, day zero didn't kind of happen. Got a couple of banking shortlists also, I think Deutsche Bank and Morgan Stanley. Again, gave interview, didn't make it. And I finally made it to Oracle from campus. But coding to nahi karna tha, but okay, like that's the only job I could get through campus. But I was at least pretty sure कि नहीं करना है. So post that this was early last semester of like 8th semester में ये हो रहा था. So one of my seniors from Wing, he used to work at JP Morgan. And he basically told me ki, like you give CFA and all, like if you really want to go into finance. So I just kind of registered for CFA. And then in a couple of months, I requested him ki, I want to pursue like in JP Morgan also, so can you at least forward my resume? So he did all of that. So cracked the interview there and kind of joined JP Morgan just after campus. So that's how it happened. So I wanted to do actually MBA, actually consulting. But McKinsey to shortlist आया नहीं था तब तो. Only very few selected people used to get shortlist. So didn't happen, but then joined JP Morgan. So I was there for a year.
What work were you doing at JP Morgan?
So I was part of the equity derivatives team. So we used to structure products for our clients, and the main team was based out of Hong Kong, and we used to have clients in South Korea, Japan, China. So like all these indexes that you see or stocks, so we used to sell some options based on those stocks to these clients. So the sales and actually trading team were based out of Hong Kong, and we were kind of the mid office who used to kind of do back testing, prepare presentations, do Excel work and all based out of Mumbai. So did that for a year. During that job, I actually got a chance to visit Hong Kong and meet these teams who were sitting out of Hong Kong, and it was like really crazy experience. Yahan pe to it was more like on our floor there were 100 people sitting, some people like me, so there were some people who were doing equity research reports and stuff. So okay-ish kaam, like itna koi super exciting nahi tha. But in Hong Kong, the energy level were crazy. You used to have traders sitting there, like kind of punching in trades, salespeople very aggressive, shouting. The energy and vibe was very different, and I really wanted to do that.
But that's because it was the front office, right?
Yeah. So it became pretty clear that mid office, back office is not that exciting. I really want to be out there. And to make that happen, you
make more money there.
Yeah, definitely much more. Yahan pe to we were paid like nothing, almost nothing. So
your nothing is still a lot for many. So let's make it relative. A mid-office job at JP Morgan, there are a lot of even B school grads in today's market who will die for. But anyway, yeah.
Just to put the numbers in perspective, I think the job I got out of college, Oracle paid some 12-13 lakhs or so. Like that was the salary. This job at JP Morgan paid 8 lakhs. And I was kind of, okay, fine, like ye karna hai, coding to nahi karna, so it's okay to take a cut. Maybe it will help me in the long term. So that was and the front office guys in Hong Kong, I think they made some $100,000 or so at that point in time. So whatever 50-60 lakh hoga tab kuch to. So that was the relative scale. So yes, money was definitely a big part of it. But even the excitement, the energy, the learning was so much different. Like our team used to work with the front office people, like sitting in mid office, and just the smartness was like 10 notches more than what I kind of experienced here. So I really wanted to be there. Like I wanted to be that smart. I wanted to learn and kind of make it, and that was the kind of milestone to achieve.
Awesome. So, hence you decided to pursue an MBA.
So there were two paths to kind of reach there. One was just wait it out, maybe 3-4 years यहाँ पे काम कर लो, and you might get promoted and you might get a chance to kind of go join either the London office or the Hong Kong office. A slow path. Maybe you will make it, maybe you won't. 1 in 3 generally kind of get a chance to go there. The second was you actually do an MBA, which kind of really helps. If you have an MBA generally from IIMs, you do get to go into the front office sales or trading or markets role. So that was the primary reason I kind of decided. And the secondary reason was my mom was always after me. So ये कि एक डिग्री से तो क्या होता है लाइफ में, like you only have a bachelor's degree, like that's nothing, you need at least 2-3 degrees. Education is very, very important. So that was always kind of the other push. So my dad actually did multiple degrees, and that's where I think all of this came from. So he's an engineer, did masters at IIT Bombay, then he did his LLB, then he did his MBA, and then he did his PhD. So he had like some 5-6 degrees, and back of the mind it was always there ki, oh shit, only 1 degree se kya hoga. So that was the other that was the other trigger ki, oh really, I want to do some like more, not only bachelor's is not okay.